here we go. All right, now that I'm unmuted on here. Um, there we go. Hi guys. I'm very sorry about that. Um, the game was lag. The stream was lagging really, really bad. I don't know why, but yeah. So I'm starting up VR chat again. So do give me a moment. Once VR chat actually loads in, there we go. So yeah, VR chat. It wasn't VR chat, but it was mostly just like my, my stuff was just acting so dumb right now. Like it just really was. Sorry about that, guys. Um, but yeah, um, I was having a lot of technical difficulties for some reason, and that happened. But yeah, um, now I'm gonna go ahead and put the chat right there. So now that we are not lagging and not having issues, yeah, get it where you guys can see me. By the way, there. All right, shut up. I want to hear that music. That. Of course. There we go. Now that you're coming with me, that happened. I'm sorry about that, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna try to go back so I can see what questions you all asked me, because I know there's a lot of you that asked questions and all that jazz. Um, yeah, we're gonna ask those. We're gonna answer those real fast. Give me a moment. Because I saw a lot of you asked a lot of asked a couple questions before my thing decided to be a douche. But yeah. So let's do this. Go here. Yeah, go there, go here, and then that. Okay, give me a second, guys, so I can figure out situation. And not to mention, I also had to uninstall and then reinstall OBS because OBS was their OBS was causing the lag issues for some reason. I don't know why, but it was causing everything to not work and lag and cause issues. But thankfully, that is fixed. It seems like it is fixed anyway. So, I don't think we should be. I don't think y'all should be experiencing any more buffering from this point on. Let's just hope. But yeah, shouldn't hopefully have to deal with any more buffering after that. But yeah, so um, but yeah, so right before we, damn, I gotta figure out where the heck I was. I gotta figure out where I was doing after that, cause my goodness, that I was real, was throwing me off because I'm like, man, this people are really like answering like really answering solo, and then I look at the thing and I'm just like, oh, it's lagging. That's what's going on. Of course. But yeah. Thankfully, we should not have those issues anymore, I hope. But yeah, I again hoping that we don't have any more of those issues again today. Let's hope. But yeah. Ah, no, no, that was not you. That was God dang it. That was my thing. That was OBS. That was completely OBS doing that. Sorry about that, guys. Good lord. Okay. Now, good grief, man. We're just having issues upon issues upon issues over here. Like, good grief. I really hope I really hope those people that was actually in the stream does come back. But if not, that's okay. It's not a big deal. Because I know there was a lot of people that had questions and I was not able to answer them because the freaking stream just was lagging for some odd reason. I don't know why, but it was, and there it was. There it was. Anyway, um, yes, technology indeed. Technology indeed. And I'm gonna do this so I can at least not have to take my headset off and I can actually see what you guys are see what you guys are typing here. There we go. Let's do that. Put this here. Pin it. There. Definitely help out a lot. Okay. There we go. Now I can see what you guys are typing or saying in the chats while I am here. But anyway, so yeah. Pretty much they're pretty much yeah. Man, I'm a little bummed out about that. Anyway, um practically what we're going to do here is oh, okay. Okay. So I guess I'll have to go further back on that part. So, hi Jared. I did say hi to you previously, but buffering happened. Um, but yeah, hi. Okay, so to answer your question, I will put out the obvious ones that will be in there. You'll obviously see Peace and AG and Alex and Chris. Those are the four major ones. To give you a hint, as for others that will be in there, let's just say if you have seen them in Multiverse, you'll most likely will see them in Universe. Well, they'll be playing a different character, but you'll see what I mean soon. Um, that's practically all I can say to that. But yeah, so yeah, I'm planning a lot of things going on. For example, there's a lot of new characters that I'm trying to develop right now and work on, and get those set up for multiverse and all that jazz. But yeah, um, yeah, I stated before, there's going to be a lot of things going on regarding the series and how that'll be ran. But yeah, so um, one thing I will actually point out on how this will work. Let's just say when we do start on um, when we do start on the series a bit more, start some of the stuff will come out a lot more. So you'll actually get to see you'll actually get to see some of the episodes start showing up this weekend or a bit more, or a lot more than that during the weekend. So yeah, do be prepared for that. I'll be working on thumbnails and stuff as soon as I finish up the stream. Um, but yeah, so that's that's pretty much the direction that we're going in with stuff. Um, so yeah, a lot more people are going to be. There's going to be some people helping me look over the videos, check them out, give little critiques, stuff like that. So once all that stuff is dealt with, um, you'll actually get to see the episodes and all that jazz. So um, I'll, but yeah. So once that is put together, I will let you guys know. But yeah. But yeah, it's actually good to see everybody here. See everybody all in the stream. Um, one thing I am, one thing I do want to actually put together is there's a series that I am working on. It's gonna be a tiny. It's actually gonna be a tiny series, but it's gonna be like yes, like pre-screenings. Yeah. Basically, that's basically what we're doing. You know, my other directors will be looking at that. Once we, well, co-directors will be looking at that when we get to it. Yeah. Um, Other than that, so the little mini series I'm working on is actually a project I do want to throw out on um when it comes to like personal projects. This personal project is actually something I want people to learn from. It's actually something I want people to like actually take note of, understand. This is going so practically this project. I'm sorry if my voice is getting a little bad, but this project is basically going to um things are actually going to be a lot different when it comes to the project because it's going to give things a different meaning. Hopefully, this will make people look at things differently. Um, Now, maybe I might be wrong. Again, this is gonna make it look a way different compared to how um, it's gonna make things look a way different when it comes to work on, you know, on the series that I'm doing and whatnot. I will be starting to work on production and stuff like that soon, but I am still looking for people to do those certain characters. So you'll get to see who the characters, who's who. They might sound familiar to you once we do it, but yeah. Once I put together all the characters that is going to be in it and all that jazz, then you'll actually get to see what it's about. I guess you can say it's more like a learning experience in life. So figure things out, think about things about how, maybe you might see things differently than other people would, think of it like that. Yeah. So, I'm actually excited to do that project once, once I get the, once I get the foundations and everything going for it. But yeah, so yeah, so once I get everybody figured out and who's gonna be who, that will be thrown together for everyone else. So yeah, I'm actually excited nonetheless, though. So um, I'm just hoping that things do work a lot differently when it comes to that. Um, so I do note that when this project starts, it's gonna be completely man, my voice is really going crappy today. Um, Things are going to be a lot more different when it comes to the series and how that'll work. Um, it's going to be completely different from Infinite Prime because I want to actually do a project where it's taking a step back from what I do, and it gives it a whole different meaning, like a whole different um a whole different idea. Let's put it that way. That's the way I want to try to do it, like, kind of like that. But yeah, how different are we talking? Good question. Um, so think of it as um, think of it as having a whole bunch of life lessons that you never thought would actually happen, but actually happen, and you know, you're faced with the choice of, man, what would I do? How would this work? How would this start? Something like that. So it's actually going to be, so doing, it'll still be doing, like on VR chat, but it's going to be completely different on how it runs. But yeah, so, My throat is killing me. I am sorry, guys. I might need some water here. Hold up. Give me a moment, guys, because I gotta drink some water. Water, da, da. And my controller fell. That's nice. Um. All right. Um. Let's hope that might work a lot better. Anyway, so um but yeah, so this time around I'll actually be the one doing all the camera work for this project. So you'll actually be seeing other people doing the characters and whatnot. So yeah. Um so yeah, this project is gonna be different. It's gonna be on a much smaller scale than how Infinite Prime is running. But yeah, so you'll see how things go when it comes to that. So but yeah. um I guess in a way, think of it as if you've seen Darman videos, think of it something like that. But don't give it as somebody actually having IRL stories or something like that. Like somebody actually dealing with this IRL, and didn't really think about it like that. And be like, oh man, I never thought it would be like that, and stuff like that. Oh, wow, post processing. Actually, I'm gonna keep that blue because that looks really cool in here. So, yeah, I'm keep that on. That looks really neat in here. But anyway. Oh, hello, Savage. Hello, good to see you. I did say hi to you beforehand. I'm sorry. My stream was lagging really bad. So I did say hi to you beforehand. I don't know if it caught it on the stream or not, but hello, it's good to see you, by the way. But anyway, yeah. um, that's basically what we're looking at when it comes to the project. Um, yeah. But nonetheless though, uh does anybody have any questions regarding the new project or regarding um anything like with Infinite Prime Universe, Infinite Prime Multiverse, anything like that? Yeah, because I am all ears for what you might have for me, because I'll gladly answer it for you guys. So, man, I really need to get a new controller. Really do need a new controller at some point. Here, I'm gonna leave you guys right here, because I'm pretty sure this probably gonna make you it's probably gonna make you dizzy if I keep doing that for a little while. But yeah, I just want to move around a bit because of. Huh? That is a new noise I never heard before. uh, I just got. Oh, that's what the. Okay. Well, somebody invited me to play Minecraft, even though I'm not really. Can't really play Minecraft if I'm on VR chat, but. um. Anyway. um. Let's see. Will there be new characters added into the reboot? Um. There's gonna be a couple, but it's not gonna be a lot. There's not gonna be a lot of characters. It's gonna be nearly still be the same thing. It'll be something different story wise, but yeah, completely different. Um, the story's gonna be a bit completely different compared to how um the original IPU was. But yeah, let's see. So what new videos are coming out? Okay, so the new videos that are coming out, you'll actually be seeing. You'll actually get to see Infinite Prime. Um, you'll actually get to see Infinite Prime Universe. You'll actually get to see the openings come out for it. Um, well, probably not. Well, you'll see the origin story rather. You'll see the origin story opening, and you'll actually get to see how you'll actually get to see the first episode and how that runs and everything like that. So yeah. Um, once things are put together, you'll actually get um things are gonna be completely planned out perfectly. So we'll run it from there. Sorry if I'm constantly running around, by the way. I guess I'm really just kind of moving around. It really does tend to make my brain think a lot of stuff because I usually do remember a lot of stuff while trying to walk around. But um, nonetheless, though, one thing I will point out when it comes to Infinite Prime Multiverse is concerned, again, do not worry about if things do tend to not make sense or you discover something in the story and you're just like, "What? That doesn't make any sense. How did this happen?" Do not worry because Origins and the reboot will come gladly explain everything as each episode comes out. So do not worry about that. What about the Prime Multiverse videos? Yeah, yeah. But yeah, like I said, yeah, Prime Multiverse. That those episodes will keep coming out. Um, because right now, Story that you see in the chat, is one of my co-directors. So me and her and a few others will be looking at the episodes, doing a little review, and then seeing how things will be working out and go from there. Once that is dealt with, we'll release them when it's all good and said and done. So, but yeah. Do not worry about being spoiled about any of those because that stuff will come out eventually. So do not worry. But yeah. Hello, Ashley. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. But yeah, so hi, story. But yeah, so that's how things are gonna work out here. When it comes to the project and whatnot. But yeah. Um, yeah, because do not worry about being spoiled because again, the stuff will, the other series will catch up and will tell you stuff eventually. Rather if it's very slowly or it'll tell you right off the bat. So either way, don't worry about it because at the end of the day, everything will make sense and will link up to which, unless I purposely left things to be questioned for another point or another story. So yeah, um, but yeah, so we'll leave it off as that, and yeah. But does anybody have any questions, like anything about Infinite Prime, anything that might happen after the other projects, anything like that? If you have anything like that you want to ask, do feel free to ask. I'll gladly answer that stuff too. So, yeah. Do, 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 do. Ugh. Do, 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 do. What do I think of Goku? Um, I guess that determines on how you put it, basically. Do you mean and then like which Goku? Because I don't know if you mean like multi Goku or the actual Goku or uh determines on the way you're putting it, basically. Oh, Multi-Goku. He's actually really cool as a character, no lie. I actually I actually it's actually really cool to work with him. um and it's actually really nice that he's gotten so far and actually, able to pull, able to do this. So, it's actually really neat though. Um I'm hope hopefully we'll most likely, well, hopefully that determines on him if he wants to do a lot of stuff and collab and do a lot more stuff lately or later down the road. We can do that. It just determines on how he feels and how he wants to go about it. But yeah, um, we can just say that and just, what, however he, well, whatever he feels like doing, it's up to him on his part. So, but yeah. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I can say regarding that. So, but yeah. So, other than that though, yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. No lie. Like, I'm actually, I'm actually glad that I got to work with those guys. So, oh yeah, yeah, definitely. uh, in most cases, Shinji and Multigoku does have a lot of things in common. Well, have some things in common. um, eventually they will, um, in a way, because if you think about it, because um, you'll actually get to see how things go from there. What do you think of Multi Vegeta? I'm pretty sure Shinji and Vegeta will get along with each other very well, more than you think. And uh, as for the actor himself, he's actually really cool though, because treat each other like brothers, have each other's backs. I think things will work out fine though. Yeah. In episode 3, I think. Yeah. He actually doesn't show. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. He doesn't show up yet. Well, actually, he does show up, but it's near like later on. I believe in 4 or 5, one of those two episodes. Well, no, it's later on. It's actually in 6. Actually, you can actually see it in episode 6. That's when he shows up. But yeah, nonetheless, though, I think the first impression was like that's that's yeah, yeah. I mean, funny enough, Kaido trained under Vegeta in his universe, and that's how he learned his abilities and stuff through Vegeta. He learned some of it through Goku too. Um, hence to why he knows some abilities from both of them. But he also, tends to do stuff on his own and work on his stuff on his own as well too. So, but yeah, pretty much that's how that works. That's how that's going. But yeah. Um, but yeah, so I'll actually be premiering more episodes during the weekend. I'll also be streaming again on the weekend as well. Hopefully I'll have a couple new guests with me when it comes to that. So, keep an eye out for how things will go and we'll go from there. But yeah. um Nonetheless though, but if anybody, does anybody have any other questions regarding series, anything like that? If you don't, then that's fine. I'm gonna probably, but I'm most likely probably gonna end the stream after this, so I can get some of these thumbnails done and then get you guys, and then get the episodes out. But yeah. Oh. Sorry, forgive me if you heard me yawning there. I am getting a little. I do get a little tired because work has also been a huge factor. But I was off today, but just also a lot of stuff to get done. Yeah. Um. Yeah, I know there's not a lot of people. It's um. I've been trying to gather a lot more people to join streams, but it's a little difficult to do. Um, Important one. How are you doing? I'm doing I'm doing all right so far. I mean, at least today, anyway. I, I've been visibly frustrated with my workplace lately, so things have been quite, you know, um, things have been quite rather stressful. Personally, that's it's kind of the that's kind of the one way I can put it is that yeah, things are just a bit more stressful lately. Nah, don't worry about that. Um, in most cases, I'm not really worried about trying to get a lot of. Well, I'm not worried about subscribers or views or anything like that. Usually, I just do all my stuff just to have fun with it. Um, um, but yeah, it's just I tend, I tend to just do it and just go from there. I'm actually, I'm actually do am happy that a lot of people have been checking out the series and stuff and actually been liking it. So it does, you know, it does touch me a lot, especially when with the amount of hard work that I put into a lot of my stuff. But yeah. Oh yeah, it definitely is. It sucks personally. It's really hard to get a lot of stuff done. Um it's a lot of things to really throw into and think about when it comes to it. But yeah, it's just I don't know. Um Usually like and then I've recently started throwing my Kofi around like you can actually see on the I'm pretty sure it's this direction, I'm pretty certain. But you can actually see my Kofi bar on the bottom right. Um I didn't put it up on this stream because I wasn't really worried about that today, honestly. But I usually do that as like a little optional type of thing. Um, and I don't usually, try to tend to make that, hey, you want to do that? That is completely up to you, kind of thing. Um, because I'll most likely be doing that to either try to help pay for bills, try to help out life stuff, or maybe or trying to actually get other stuff done for projects or doing other stuff basically going from there. That's one way of putting it basically. But yeah, so um pretty much my sec my when it comes to the story of my second project, going to be things are actually put together. Like the script is actually almost done, as a matter of fact. So um, you'll actually get to see, you'll actually get to hopefully see a trailer sometime next year. It'll be at the very beginning of next year, but yeah. Um, I actually will be going to a convention in the beginning of December too. Will I stream that? Probably not, honestly, but I was thinking about it at the time, but I guess only time will tell, as they say. Yeah. I'll figure things out when we get to it. Um, I guess it's just only a matter of time until we can get it figured out or figure out when things are gonna go. So, but oh, and thank you for your compliment, by the way, Savage. That is, I really appreciate it. By the way, that's real. I appreciate your comment. And you as well, Uwap. Thank you. Also, it's Kingdom Hearts, not Kingdom of Hearts. uh, don't worry. I know you didn't mean to say it wrong, but correction for the future. Thank you, Samaya. I will have fun. I'll most likely send some pictures along the way, and you know, let you guys see what it's been going on, and you know who I see when I'm there. But yeah, you'll get to see that eventually when we get this when I get there. So I'll be going there with a friend. So I also have to get his consent on how things are gonna run. And if he wants to do that, that's up to him. If not, then we don't have to stream. I'll most likely just post pictures. But yeah. um, I will actually do that for you guys whenever I get the chance to. So, but yeah. So, other than that, though, um, let's see. Uh, give me a second, cause I need to drink some water, cause my throat's starting to get a little dry again. There we go. Sorry about that. But yeah, so once that, once I get everything figured out for later on, I'll let you guys know. Um, so there might be a chance I might be taking a bit of a break from school stuff, maybe. Um, just because I need. There's probably going to be a moment where I'm like, now. Only reasons because like I don't want to overwork myself, and I also do want to keep doing this stuff too. I also have to get some other stuff figured out IRL too. So that's another thing that might be happening. So, there might I will be uploading might be slow when that stuff starts happening or when start trying to figure that stuff out. But yeah. Just letting everybody know when it comes to that, do you make sure that, you be patient with me when it comes to that kind of stuff. But yeah. But yeah, if anybody does anybody have any other possible questions that they want to ask me, maybe anything IRL, anything about the projects or characters or storylines, anything like that, anything you can ask me and I'll gladly answer it for you guys. But yeah. But yeah, do feel free to ask me whenever you get a chance. Yeah. No, no, you're okay, Story. You're okay. Oh, hello. Hi. Hi, Speed. Good to see you. And also, hello, Lucas. Hello. Welcome back. Well, good to see you guys here. Mm-mm. Also, I love your work, but I would rather be surprised. Yeah. Oh, let me see. Hello, Riley. Good to see you. Um, I have a question. Do you plan to do collabs with Multiverse Crew or Sailor Peace or anyone of them outside of Infinite Prime? That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I guess that just honestly that really just depends on them, honestly. If they choose to do that, um, then that's fine. I mean, that's completely up to them. I mean, I have done. I don't know if you've seen it, but I did do a video Ask Kaido with Peace one time, and it's on her channel right now, actually. Um, I have done a video with her one time. I don't know. I do want to do more with her. I do want to do more with her. Eventually. Yeah, yes, and then me and Story will eventually do one together as at some point too. Um, but yeah, one thing, yeah. So another thing that I do want to point out, I don't know. I forgot to. Oh yeah, I need to ask. Ouch. I need to ask you, Story. Are you okay with me, talking about Sonic Legacy for a moment? Um, if you're completely okay with me saying or talking about it a little bit, that's fine. But I won't splurge. Obviously, I won't splurge too much with it if you don't want me to. Uh, let's see. Oh, I questioned you. Plan to collab with Phoenix? You watch. Um, if you're talking about that dude that reacted to Infinite Prime, um, I don't know because I don't really know him like that. I um oh they think this is a hi kiddos. But um but I'm not sure. I mean, if he's willing to. I mean, again, I always ask for his input, you know. Well, not always, but you know, I don't mind his input. I don't mind his criticism or his critique on stuff on the videos. Some of the stuff he does point out on air is funny. I will admit, it actually is hilarious, and I hope he does continue to do that. Um, but as far as my knowledge, I'm pretty sure he's not meaning it in a very offensive way. But yeah. Anyway, but yeah, that's again that I guess that just determines with him. I guess determines on him what he wants to do on that regard. But yeah. Do, 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 do. Huh. But yeah. If anybody else has any other questions or anything, do feel free to ask, okay? I will gladly answer in the best way I can. But yeah. But yeah, by the way, you guys, one thing I do want to point out, do go watch Story Wolf stuff as well. She is she does actually try to do she's doing a series just like I am called Sonic's Legacy. It's actually a really good story, by the way. Really good. Not saying that pun intended, but it's actually a really good. It's actually really cool. Go check out her channel. She has a trailer out already. Um, she'll gladly, I think you guys will actually like her story a lot. So and I will say if she's okay with me saying it, but I'm actually part of it, and I do plan to help her. I'm not going to tell you who I am or what I'm doing in there, obviously, but I just want to tell you I am a part of it, and I'm actually excited to be doing this project as well. So if uploads do tend to be very slow, that is also because of that reason too. It's because I am also helping her out on her stuff or helping out other people with their stuff as well. So do letting you guys know that now. If things are slow, do bear with me. I will have everything out as fast as I possibly can. And obviously as well as I can too. So, yeah. um but yeah, so that's pretty much where we're going to go from there. But yeah. Nonetheless though, let's see. Do. I think that's pretty much it that I want to talk about, honestly. I think that's pretty much it. But yeah. Um I guess I'll leave it off right there. Unless anybody else has any other questions they want to ask me. Other than that, let's see. I mean, I guess other than that, though, I won't stress too much about it. Other than that, but yeah. uh, uh, oh, love you too. Story. Oh, wait. Oh, what's up, Riley? What question you got? Or what do you want to say? Don't worry. I'm waiting here for a minute. Okay. Oh, okay. So let me answer this question real fast for you, Lucas. I'm sorry. I was about to say Lucas. I'm sorry. um, let's see. Sonic Nazo Unleashed. I assume you want my opinion on Sonic on Nazo. Actually, I actually I actually like the animation in that, actually. I watched it a couple of times, and it's really cool. So, props to the person that actually did that animation, by the way. It's really good. I actually wanted to try to do animation sometime, like actually drawing animation. I know that's gonna take a lot of time to do, but maybe sometime I will try to do that. But yeah, Um, let's see. Oh, and then let me answer your question, Samaya. Is it Samaya or Samaya? I'm pretty sure it's Samaya. I hope I said that right. I apologize if I said it wrong, but anyway, I have a question. How does it feel to collaborate with the multiverse crew? Um, I um, actually, it's actually really nice. Honestly, it's actually really nice. Um, um back like before this started, things started a little roughly, and um it was it was rather a bit shaky when we started it, when we actually did stuff the first time. But thankfully, after some changes were made, things worked out, and we don't have to actually worry about we don't have to actually worry about that kind of stuff. But yeah, but other than that though, that's pretty much what I would say for that. But yeah, so that's what I would say to that. Is just it's actually really nice to work with those guys. I'm actually really happy that I got to do stuff with them. So, but yeah, um, but yeah, so that's how I would practically feel about it. Oh, hello. Okay, so let's see. Riley, you say, what type of project is the one you're getting production on, like setting and whatnot? I guess you're talking about. Yeah. Okay. So practically, it's gonna be like a. It's gonna think of it as it's like IRL events, but it's anime like. It's an anime like a type of setting. Think of it like that. It's pretty much gonna be something like that. Um, that's practically what I'm going for. Um, but yeah. So I'm almost done with the story actually. I'm actually done with the storyline. Um, that series itself is actually going to be um it's probably going to have a second season. Um, but I know it's well, actually yeah, it might be two seasons just cuz of the way it looks and how I have it planned out. But yeah, so um I would say go that would work out perfectly. Uh, that that's what I would say the project's gonna be more about. So, but yeah, it's a long day. Yeah, yeah. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure I said that right. So, but yeah. So that's practically what we're looking at um when it comes to that project. I'll give more details about it later. You'll actually get to see more of a trailer for it once we get some of the scenes or some of the recordings and stuff like that done for it. So yeah, you'll get to see a lot more of that later. But yeah, so so we can go from there. Do, 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 do. Give you a quick rundown. Okay, so all right, so let's put it this way. So basically chaos. I basically said that I will be uploading episodes of Multiverse, and you'll actually get to see the first episode of Origins this weekend. I also explained about a new project I'll be working on, and starting production on. So I'll be gathering cast members for that soon. And yeah, pretty much that's pretty much what we're looking at there. Um, it's pretty much what we're going for. So I'll actually be reaching out to people personally regarding which character is going to be. Whoa, okay, what that happened. I don't know why that happened, but that just happened. Okay, sorry. My tracking just got messed up. Um, wow. Well, now I gotta fix this. Hold on. That's just lovely. Let's do that. There. All right, there you go. Let's see. Why is jeez Louise. Um, let's see. No, excuse me. How does it another question, how does it feel to meet the multiverse crew and Sailor Peace? Um, well, as you can tell in the first episode, I guess in Shinji's case, he's actually well. Let's just well, I'll do it in character. Just hang on. Well, me and Peace tend to get along very well, actually. Um, I would say things have actually been a lot more. Let's say, I think me and her will actually get along from here on out. I just hope I don't disappoint her. That's all. As for the multiverse crew is concerned, although they attacked me out of the blue, but after some straighten things out and whatnot, I can see what Goku's purpose is, as for him. But I feel things could be dealt with a lot more differently, too. Multiverse Shadow? I didn't even know there was one like that. I don't know. I guess. But hopefully he doesn't actually show up. I hope things doesn't actually get that bad. That would be a little terrible. But anyway, yeah. So I just wanted to act a little in character for a moment. But yeah, so um, yeah, we'll see how things go. You actually get to see how things turn out when we get later into the series and all that jazz. So yeah, things will be there's gonna be full of twists and turns everywhere as for the story is concerned. But yeah, but I'm gonna give everybody another 5 more minutes to put questions out, and then I'm going to end the stream. Cause yeah, I should have stopped it a little earlier, but it's okay. I'm gonna give everybody a little bit more time to put in what they need to put in and go from there. So, but yeah. Any other questions anybody has? Anything at all? Well, you're very welcome, Samaya. You're very welcome. I'm glad I was able to answer your questions. Um, but yeah, I do plan to have more live streams. Hopefully a different I'll have one in Saturday. So, this will give plenty of people that wasn't here to actually answer questions. So I'll have it in the middle of the day, Saturday, most likely around 4, maybe 3. And, you guys actually get to ask me a lot more stuff than you can. So, yeah. um, but yeah, we'll go from there at that point. So, but yeah, does anybody have any questions? Give me everybody 3 more minutes. Yeah, 3 more minutes. And we'll go from there. So I just know like if a lot of people start showing up into the streams that there's gonna be a lot of questions. I can tell there's just gonna be so many questions, and I know this is just it's gonna be a lot. Man, it's gonna be a lot of people to answer. But yeah, um, but yeah, if you have any other questions, do say so. I will answer them the best way I can, obviously. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Well, I guess since there's not really been a lot of comments here, I'll just go ahead and answer right off the bat. So, well, there we go. Um, I guess we'll just end it off here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It's good to see all you guys and answer all your questions, um, and all that jazz. So yeah, do feel free to keep an eye out on the channel. There's gonna be a lot more. There's gonna be a lot more videos and episodes coming out soon. And yeah, so other than that, I will see you guys next time. And this is peace. Well, I was about to say Kaido, but I'm Shinji, so peace, Shinji.